What's up, guys? Welcome back to Zabernai here, your Tech and Games Crusader, and we have a full product line of things for the Oculus Quest 2. Well, let me get the last one out of the freezer. Why did I put this in the freezer? Well, because this is the VR cover, Cool XG Quest 2 cover. So, let's go over what we have here. We have, like I said, this. We have the BeswinVR magnetic charge kit for the Oculus Quest 2 touch controllers to be magnetically charged. We have a under $13 7-in-1 Oculus Quest 2 facial interface kit. It's just a black. We have the Esimen LED infrared power adapter. Previously, we looked at the Or0. We have the charge dock for Oculus Quest 2 for the headset to be charged, and it has controller holders on it. It is desk or wall mountable. And this is by SUNTA US. And then we have the Soarking Elite Strap improved replacement for Oculus Quest 2. And this is designed after the original actual official Oculus Quest 2 Elite Strap. We're going to look at it first. So, I always have my Anker charge dock here with my controllers and my headset. People say that they have trouble being able to use the Anker charge dock whenever you have grip straps on. I have the largest grip straps that there are, which is the ProTube Pro Straps. And all you do is just let it rest on the outside. I mean, it's not that difficult. I can understand some people have troubles or don't want to try and separate things or whatever, but, that's just me. That's how I utilize it. So, let's go ahead. We'll take our VR cover Spacer XL off of here. We have our Oculus Quest 2 Fit Pack wide bracket with our Top Covos silicone cover. We have the VR cover replacement head strap for the Oculus Quest 2. Has been working out pretty well so far. After I made some adjustments by, making the top be a little bit more offset. I'm leaving this on here because I like this ability to have a wider top strap. So, let's go ahead without further ado. Look at this. Look at what's in this box. Okay, so first off, I can see that this is really heavy duty. Like, this is not a battery, but it is a counterweight. And it does have magnets on the back of it. This is a silicone top strap. That's pretty awesome. It has a metal buckle. So, that'll easily be able to fit this or this. I do wish this was white, but I understand why people don't want to make any top strap white because it will discolor or whatever they say. I mean, this is as heavy duty as if it did actually have a battery in it. I was wondering, this is full on silicone. it looks like they just attached this over top of some through holes. This knob, just like the original Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap, is very difficult to start and try and grab. Clicks one way for going in, but it's just smooth turns for going out. It is a little bit longer than the original Oculus Quest 2 Elite strap. I like that. You can see that the strap is pretty long on here. So it does use the original style where the pressure fit. You can see it is marked left and right, so you know which way it goes. If you didn't already notice that there is top strap, and this does not go like this, but like this. So it does have the back of the head support here. And this is food grade silicone. It is very, very soft, very pliable. Would not mess with your hair for sure. If you have long hair like I do, even though I use, you know, a HUAYUWA. I think that's how it's said. I usually just call it a bakalaka. But yeah, this is definitely, let's check color. It is the exact same color. So, how well does it stay? I could say you want to press all the way to the end and then snap it on. So you put the end of it on and then you just press the other end. And then the center of it just fills in the space. So here's the other thing. I don't think you have to worry about it cracking or breaking. It didn't even warp it whenever I twisted it. It went straight back to neutral. So that gives us a top strap. It's really hard for me to go back to not having a cross strap this way over the top like this after having it on the VR cover replacement top strap. So let's see. Go for this hole. That's around the amount of space I would normally use. And I like that it has this loop holder here. So this is its farthest distance out. We're missing something. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this interface here. Using our trusty never rusty Radio Shack micro driver. And what do we have in here for under $13? Looks very similar to the Zeracle one that I got that was white. Which, if that's the case, that means this should just fit right on. Now the white one I have in the freezer has my gel pack on it for my gel cover. It does actually fit. So, we got two sizes of nose covers here. Here's our deeper one. Here's our less deep one. And it just wraps around the edges, just like a typical nose cover does. Let's just do the top of it first. And then we'll just wrap the bottom lip. Just like that. Let's got that in there. Okay, we have a $8mm thick pad. It is a pew leather, solid, and then we have the porous $14mm pad. This would be the comfort. This would just be the thinner version. And then we have a lens cover. So, we're not going to use these. We're going to check out the VR cover. Cool XG foam replacement that has a layer of gel in it. And these come as a set of two. First off, the thinner one. Is right under 10mm. The thicker one is 14mm. So they're almost the same size, but will they fit on this generic cover? We're just going to try the thinner of the two just to see. Now I can say from feeling of this, it is pew leather. But I can feel the coolness from the gel inside of it. The way it is, you have foam and then gel. So it's just two layers. The way I would do a gel cover is I would have a 25% layer of foam and then the gel in the center. and then do the rest of the foam next to your face. It does appear that it fits. So comparing the width here between the wide bracket in theory, the opening here at the widest part should be 155 millimeters compared to 158.5 millimeters. So the wide is still wider, but this one is made for glasses. So that was the main reason that I saw the appeal, other than the price. I've never used any of the VR cover PU leather cushion type before, and I wanted to have a reason to have it be used. And this one, being a gel cover, gave me a reason. There we go. Click that back in. Let's go ahead and see how it looks. My glasses do not get stuck at all. There's a slight bit of cooling to the cover. Not as much as my full gel cover that I have in the freezer, but we shall see. How this does. Alright, so now that we have this installed, we can see how this feels. So, I've not tightened it any. It does fit my head. Once I tighten it, what you hear is my lenses inside moving around. I would advise slightly having this raised, not having it level, to where it cups the back of your head better, because otherwise you're losing part of the support right here. Of course, I have a larger head than most, so it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, 17 is too much. Okay, so 16 is all the way as tight as I can get it on my head. And it feels good. I mean, if I have it leveled, the lenses are pressing into the bridge of my upper, or to the bridge of my face and upper brow. Like, I can feel the lenses right here on my upper brow and the bridge of my nose and between my eyes right here and above my eyes right here. That's where that I feel most of the pressure at, unless I adjust it a little bit higher in the back to where it offsets. This would really benefit from having some sort of a halo pad on the front, though. That I can definitely say. I can actually take the strap tighter, though, now, where that I angled it forward a bit. So we got it there. Let's move our strap loop up a bit so I can run that through. There we go. Feels good. I mean, if you want the official type of Elite strap with none of the braking issues, but all of the counterweight, counterbalance type of feel, this is a great deal. Guys, this at its regular MSRP was $25.99, and there was a $10 off coupon for it. And that made it $15.99. So for literally, before tax, a third of the cost of the Elite strap, or even most Elite style straps, you get something that has the official shape and size with a counterbalance built in, with a nice, comfortable silicone basket that supports your head for the suspension, and silicone top strap. I can tell you, this is very comfortable. The only thing, if you do have long hair and you use a silicone top strap, typically it will build static to where your hair will stick to it. That's why part of the reason I wear the baklava, or baklava, however you say it. But yeah, this is pretty amazing. So if you can find this thing in stock, getting an actual silicone back frame, not TPU, banded silicone, and then a silicone top strap with a fastening buckle, with a counterbalance built in, it's an amazing deal. It really is. So, the only other thing, because we've already been through this, it's the same exact packaging style as everything that comes with the Zero. It's just a different company. This one costs $20 instead of $25. The other one has gone down in cost now, so they're both around $22 after tax. It's wall mountable, infrared light, same exact as the other. Same kind of plug, just a different brand name and a different price. So if you want to know more about this, basically check out the previous video that I did for unboxing of the Zero. So this Beswin magnetic charge kit. So this cost, we got some rechargeable batteries with our magnetic heads on here for the controllers. This was $59.99 to get the rechargeable battery kit with the covers for the Oculus Quest 2 and your magnetic charge cables. They are 90-degree right angle, but it's on a hinge. So it can be 90-degree, it can be whatever angle you need it at. You get 2 of the cables. And these cables look to be about 1 meter in length, I'm guessing. Let's go ahead and measure. Yep, 1 meter in length. About close to 3 feet 4 inches, or 1 meter, or 300 millimeters. And then you get their unique covers. These are 3D printed for the Oculus Quest 2 controllers. Now, I rock out the ProTube Pro Straps, and they have a slight issue with the angle replacement because of these interface pin charging ports on there. So when we open up to look here, see, this kind of makes it difficult for this to go over as well. As you can see, everything on it is the exact same except for these. Why? Because it has these holes instead. What you do is you use these batteries that you then plug in connectors to. So we're going to not take this out completely. We're just taking out the battery. We're placing this battery in. Line up the hole. Let's move it a little bit more. Just like that. Let's get one of these magnetic connectors here. I'm looking at the connectors. This is a seamed type of connector, so you want to put your seam always face down. Okay, so that is in. Does not go in very far. So let's go ahead and move it back over that way. There we have our connector. Here's our magnetic cable. so we can charge while utilizing the last thing that we're going over, the charge dock for Oculus Quest 2. So this doesn't have any issues at all utilizing any type of strap attached to it regardless. Okay. We have a sticking strip, also a screw guide that you can use to put on the wall to mark your screw holes for mounting this. We have a charge dock for Oculus Quest 2 user manual. Included is the charge dock, one 1.5 meter USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, a 2 count of magnetic USB Type-C headset connectors. So you have one and then a backup. 2 screws and 2 wall anchors. Alright. So, one interesting thing about this is you can't really miss the LED on it for your charging. It's kind of massive. It goes all the way around the thing. So, if this is too big for you, maybe this will be a lot easier for your usage. Okay, so let's get our bag of accessories that keeps falling. In here we have here's the nose hole plate. What this does is when you have your headset, before mounting it on here, you put your headset on your IPD setting to 1. So you bring your lenses together. Let's see if this still works with mine at that small of a hole. There we go. Our lenses are together. As you can see, IPD 1. The reason you do that is so it doesn't fall off of this. If you don't do that, if you have it wall mounted like this, you put your headset on here, it'll fall right off. So here's our cable, 1.5 meters long. It is a seamed USB Type-C cable. Both ends are seamed. Seam always goes down. Here on the back, we have our switch and our USB Type-C. And then on the sides, these are expandable controller docks for just holding your controllers to rest them in. So we'll take off this for right now. There's one controller. Oh yeah, just so you can see what I was talking about. See this white in between here? Yeah, that's a diffuser panel for your LED. So you know when it's charging and when it's done. It'll be green when it's charging, red when it's low, and then rainbow whenever it is finished charging and it will not overcharge. So that's a cool thing as well. So we're going to do the same thing with this one just so we can get it on here. Being gentle with this. Not poking into the battery. So, let's get our battery. I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time, just to go ahead and install the USB Type-C pin in it. There we go. These are not the same off-white color or really light gray color of the Quest 2 controllers. They are straight up 3D printed resin white. So if you wanted to have these in a different color, they do make skins that they sell for these. The skins are anywhere between $20 and $30, depending on if you just want a lower part hold skin or if you want an upper part hold skin. So we're going to squeeze this through just like we did on the other side. So from there, all you would have to do, if you want these to be charged as well, plug in the cables. I'm going to bend it so that the cable points down. This also came with our head strap here. Not exactly sure what it's for. Okay, so just to show you what I was talking about, you just set your headset on here. There's already an interface pad right there for the USB to hit. I've got the one on from the official Anker licensed. So, with it on like that, you can see it's holding on an IPD of 1. If I change the IPD to be larger, just so you can see, there it's sliding down. It won't hold. So whenever it's on 1, it'll hold in the bridge. So yeah, it goes on. I don't think it likes my silicone cover. Yep, that puts it on. And we're going to show you how it looks plugged in, just so that you can see. Alright, so here in the bag here we have the connectors that are compatible with it, since the official one does not want to fit from the other dock, and it's not like you would want to be, you know, using a different connector's pin on a different dock anyways. You don't want to scratch either one of them. It is a seamed connector, so we will put that in face down. It is covering. It is connected. Let's go ahead and flip the switch. As you can see, my headset is fully charged, so it's just going to go in rainbow. So there, we are connected. You know, you would see it on the wall. My lenses, or magnetic lenses, were pushing out. See, that was with it not locked in on IPD of 1. So, with it locked on an IPD of 1, now, you can see, very tight in there. You can see it does sit right next to the lenses. I do wish that there was a definitive way for the controllers, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have here. Secured the nose mount. We inserted the cable. We have our LED light on. Wall mount. Yep, same thing. So, yep. If I wanted to mount my headset on the edge of my desk, now I could. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I am very impressed with the price of this dock was $29. You know, the price of the controller chargers was $60. So, for the price combined of those two, it's like a couple of dollars difference than the official Anker Oculus Quest 2 dock for both controllers and headset at $87.99. But if you have trouble with your controllers fitting in or something that requires modification, then this is definitely an option for you. And I, as always, will post links in the description below if you have any interest in any of these products. I hope that this information and this video content will help you in making a more knowledgeable purchasing or interest decision. Let's go ahead and clear some stuff off here just to make things appear somewhat more clean. But guys, Zyberknight, your Tech and Games Crusader. If you enjoyed the content, give a thumbs up. If you would like to know whenever I new content coming live, consider following the channel, subscribing to the YouTube, or following on at Zyberknight for Twitter. And hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.